Hey guys, so today is a fun day. It's a fun day because today I am learning to drive. And I can hear you saying, Axel, how have you got to 26 and you can't learn to drive? And you're sat in a car right now. Well, you've clicked the video, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm doing. I am in fact learning to race drive today. So I'm here at Donnington Park Circuit and I'm going to be meeting up with a guy called Nathan who's going to be teaching me in his Mazda MR2 how to race drive. This is exciting because the team that I will be racing for, Jackpot Racing, they have an awesome new BMW race car. In fact, here is a clip of that car. So that's the beautiful vehicle that I will eventually be driving if I'm good enough. It's made doubly exciting by the fact that my partner drivers in that car will be my brother and dad. In fact, they have a race tomorrow here at Donnington Park. I won't be in that, no matter how good I am today, but it'll be good to see them. They're already fairly accomplished drivers, but the goal is for me to learn enough that I can compete alongside them and do endurance races with them, which would be a really great family thing. So today is just an afternoon at the track learning to race drive, basically, because that skill is totally different to actual normal driving. As you can see, I normally drive a van, so being in a small race car that low to the ground is going to be a change in itself. I have done a bit of driving before. I've driven an Aston Martin on this same track, so I do know the track, only a little, but I do know it a little bit, and I have been in a race car before. The Aston Martin, in fact, was much harder to drive than this Mazda will be. So yeah, basically the idea of this is to learn the principles of race driving in an easy to drive car in a relaxed environment, because when I did it before, it was with other race drivers in a £100,000 car. So it'll be a fun afternoon. Let's get learning. Obviously I can't film myself driving too much, but I'll try and do as much as I can. I don't have a GoPro with me, which as I'm talking to you, I'm realizing, damn, I should have brought my GoPro. But yeah, I'll just try and get as much as I can, and I'll show you the car and the track and the setup. So let's get going. All geared up. Also got my MC helmets here, so shout out to Trimotive for hooking me up with that. Yeah, I got all the new gear. It's all fresh, new gear. Everyone else has got theirs and it's all worn in, but I am in my version gear. So again, I look the part, but it remains to be seen whether I can drive the part. So that's the next stage. See if I can fit in the car. First of all, that's a problem because I'm a big guy in a small car. I'm going to see if I can fit in the car, and then learn to drive the sucker. Okay, so we've encountered the first issue, and that is that I, in fact, don't fit really in the car. Well, less so in the car, it's that I don't fit in the seat. And so basically my hips are too wide for this seat, which means my knees are too high, so my hands hit the steering wheel when I would try and turn it. So we're gonna have to try and find a bigger seat so that I can fit in it. So that's a bit of a delay, but it shouldn't be anything too major. Just gotta find a bigger seat. XL, only the biggest for me. Okay, the seat's cut out, and I can now fit. The only thing left to do is to go and drive it. I know I've kept saying, I think that's the third time I've said that so far, but now it's happening. Okay, that's the first outing done, and it was pretty good fun actually, and I feel like I progressed nicely. I went from not having a clue to changing some little bits fairly quick, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I managed to spin it just before I came into the pit lane to finish, because I was like, oh, I've got to come in, forgot that I actually had to do the corner. By the time I realised I had to do the corner, it was too late and I'd spun the back end around. But that's the thing with a rear wheel drive car, very easy to do when I just had that slip-in concentration. But no, other than that, it's gone well. So I'm going to try and get out a couple of times before the day's out. But yeah, just got to keep learning. It's good fun.
So I bought it off the lead time for £2 grand. Fucking logbook turned up on Tuesday.
Right, that one didn't go to plan. It started to rain. I'm going to blame the rain. And it just got slippy through one of the corners, and I spun it and hit the gravel and the mud and everything. And you can see now the car is covered in mud. I even got some in my eyes, so that's why I've come in. But it's really wet out there.
Joanne. Hello, it's John Rowley, 22 GT.
And what's more, I've gone and broken it. Not badly. The exhaust fitting extra bit that we had on today has snapped off, so they're fixing that now. Right, so that's it. That's my driving done. It was good fun, actually. I went, you know, obviously at the start, I went out and just kind of the instructor, who's Nathan, he showed me just kind of like how to do things, and then I went in and did the first few laps just nice and steady, just getting used to the corners, getting used to my way around, and gradually ramped it up and up and up. And yeah, and by the end, I felt fairly confident with it. Nowhere near like race standards or anything. It was still pretty freaky when you got supercars, and we're talking supercars flying past on the inside, and they know exactly what they're doing and stuff, and that scares me because I'm in this this little Mazda, and if I just mess it up and spin it around and smash it into some like £250,000 car, forget about it. Don't want anything to do with that. But no, I'm really happy with how I ended. I feel like the lines that I was taking were ideal, or at least that's what the instructor was saying. It's just a case of then doing that faster and faster, and then developing that into a faster car with more going on. Because realistically driving this car, it's just third and fourth gear. It's back and forth. Obviously, if I go into a bigger car, a faster car, there's more gears to be dealing with. But no, overall, good experience. So now I would need to just get more hours under my belt and kind of proceed that way, and hopefully I'll be in the race car in no time. Speaking of which, tomorrow the team's going to be in full go. All the drivers are going to be here. My brother and dad, they're doing the brick car race tomorrow. There's also going to be truck racing, so I'll document a bit of that, but pretty much that's me done. I can now watch and enjoy the racing and see how it's supposed to be done. Hopefully nobody has a crash tomorrow like I did. Well, say crash, and off. Hopefully there's none of that, well, especially not for us. Hopefully there's none of that at all tomorrow, though I'm sure there will be. Anyway, let's see. So, see you tomorrow, guys.